Welcome to Mitten Music. We visited the Stray during their Battle of the Bands competition and got a chance to talk with the finalists. And in this episode, we talked to Ironwood.
Jeff, who do we got here tonight? Who are these crazy? Who's this crazy couple?
Mark and Anna from Ironwood.
We're married. That's
Yes.
like the first thing that we always forget to tell people is that we're a couple and we're Ironwood bands. So we write our own tunes and we are influenced by traditional songs as well, like Celtic and Americana.
And we write a lot of Celtic, but mainly Americana folk-inspired songs. I guess the name Ironwood kind of originated with us trying to think of a good name for our duo. When we started out, we weren't exactly sure what direction we wanted to go until we realized, okay, I grew up in a metal and rock and roll background, so something metallic, something hard, iron. And then Anna, who grew up with a more acoustic,
Just all wooden instruments.
all things acoustic and folk, she's the wood. So we kind of combined the two and it just sounded good and it stuck, and only to find out it had so much more deeper meaning.
So are you guys saying that you didn't get your name and you didn't come from Ironwood, Michigan?
No.
Way up north in the UP.
That's right.
was
Ryan wasn't part of
disappointed.
that conversation last time we talked. It was good.
Yeah, so I'm disappointed that I realized I thought we were named after the same thing. We named ourselves after the tree.
Sure.
I thought they were named after the tree too, the town.
Yeah. I don't know
It's
where.
named after a miner, a man.
Of course
named
it
Ironwood,
is. Oh,
Which is fine.
it's but
I was-
not as cool as a tree.
That's not the tree.
Yeah.
So yeah, we liked that name because it's just,
cool.
It stands for like we're a small little duo. It's just two people, but we're strong
Yeah.
together as well. And the Ironwood tree is like the strongest, most dense. It sinks. It will not float. Like it is just like
Ooh.
this dense, dark thing, and
Cool.
it's got some grit to it.
There was a dual meeting
So
too,
we tried.
where we were sitting at, I think it was at Red Lobster at dinner one night, just
so.
sketching on a napkin like, what's a cool sounding name, and thinking of
Word
dictionary
association.
terms. Word association. thought
What?
bubbles, yeah.
Nature, trees, tree of life, iron,
And it dawned on us.
metal.
Yeah,
and
I grew up as a metal and rock and roll head, so iron kind of fit
Sure.
that. And then wood and acoustic, Anna's more so
Yeah.
familiar with it than I am.
And then they kind of
I like that.
Yeah.
Good job. That's
Yeah.
great. Great name. It's cool too. On top of all that, it's
Cool,
cool.
thank you. Yeah.
Ironwood. It's just
Thanks.
cool. It's a cool freaking band name.
Ironwood.
Yeah.
And we've done combo shows with friends of ours of different names, like one of our good friends, Black Murray.
Iron Fire.
Yeah,
and
it was like Black Murray, so they're like kind of like a
Blackwood.
piratey band. So we're like, oh, what about Iron Murray? So like Iron Maiden covers. That looks
Yeah,
fun, And it
yeah.
almost happened, but we didn't get enough time to learn like the Trooper or
Yeah.
We
But
can
cool
trade.
idea though.
I know,
Can
right?
trade.
I like it. You can do it in the future sometime.
maybe.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Good stuff.
Being a married couple, how does that dynamic work? Is there times when that's a challenge to work together as artists, and other times it's like it's great just because you guys are together more often than a traditional band where you've got to like make time to get together as a band? You're not necessarily living together.
I probably couldn't do this with anybody else. We've been in other bands. We know what it's like to be in, over 10 people in a band and working together and trying to make decisions, trying to make rehearsals, and all of the things that go into that. We've done it. We had some fun. And then we realized, oh my gosh,
Yeah.
we should just be a band.
It just made too much sense. Yeah.
What if we're just a band?
Yeah.
Why haven't we done this before? And then it just blew up from there. So
Yeah, and I think as far as with relation to our music and to our relationship, it's become like an addition to just who we are, a reflection of who we are. So you may find a lot of themes within our music, especially in our original songs we tend to come back to a lot, are very romance based, but not
mushy.
not mushy, but
We've
definitely
got heart.
there's heart and a little bit of cuteness, but there's definitely a lot of heart and personal reflection on for us.
We're even a little goofy.
Yeah, we're
a little
very goofy.
quirky, a little odd.
Yeah.
We decided we wanted to do whatever the heck we wanted to do
Yes.
on stage, whatever genre came out of us.
Whatever show, whatever festival, whatever comes out is what comes out, and people gravitate towards it, we feel like. So it's a lot of fun. And that's the most important thing, is that it's fun for us.
And it's
Yeah.
easy. we live together, so rehearsals,
Mm-hmm.
his schedule is my schedule.
Mhm.
I don't have to, it's easy.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Yeah, I mean, the challenge of getting multiple people together, and that we've actually seen a lot more two-piece bands, I think, than in the past. Now they're not necessarily married, right? But it's easier to schedule when you have less people. And you guys, I was thinking about that when you were talking about the planning would be a heck of a lot easier. You know your schedule about your normal lives and outside of music, and so it's easier to plan that out. So, and if you guys get inspired, like in the moment, you're together, it could technically work on that at that point in time.
Oh yeah, there's plenty of times where I'll come home from work, sometimes exhausted, and she'll just run up to me and go, "Honey, I wrote a song today." I'm like, "Oh, you did?"
It's usually in
All right.
threes, and then the next day I wrote another one, like lyrics, and then we combine. We go off each other, but
Yeah.
musically it's really handy.
Or I'll write a fiddle part on guitar, and then I have to remember, oh wait a minute, fiddle and guitar aren't exactly the same, so there's a little bit of translation from time to time.
It works.
That kind of happens, and it works because we get each other's approach with writing music now. We've been together for as a married couple for almost 10 years, and we've jammed long before then, and then we became a duo for the last 6 or 7 years now, and
sure, 6 sounds right.
About 6 years, and it became an extension of who we are. So it was natural, and anything that does happen feels natural. And anytime it feels like work, we made a kind of a rule early on. If it feels like work, we take a pause, and we just reset and try to find who we are naturally in that moment, and then carry on from there.
It shouldn't be stressful. That was my one rule. If this feels like work, I'm out.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. That's probably a good boundary to have. And
are you a band that is always like writing music and catching riffs and jotting stuff down and getting ideas like all the time?
Yeah, it's a problem. It's like
it's really a problem actually.
Which ones are on genre? Which ones are going to fit us, and which ones are we never going to use and just scrap? Like we're so lucky that we can just expel all this music. It's such a joy to do this. But every once in a while we're really excited about a song and like, oh, but it's just not Ironwood. Can we do it? Can we not do it? Will it work? Will we have enough sound on stage to make it happen? It's not like every song we write, we do it on stage and it's magic. We try a bunch of them and we're like, we can never play that one ever again. It was dead.
I know.
And he's like, yep, we're never doing that one again. It's a great song, Anna. It's a great song. We're never doing it again.
Yeah.
Like we know now. We've failed enough times.
Well, funny enough, yeah.
Which is fine. Like when it sticks, it sticks. That's great.
Yeah.
It has the energy.
And it's also a question, when we started out, we were mainly just doing as many shows as we could. Fresh out of COVID, we were like, let's just get out there and try to just get our name recognized from live.
Sure.
And then once we recorded a couple studio albums, it was really in mid-studio session, our first album, we were like, oh, we can do layers of instruments and add more of us into that album.
It's like cloning ourselves.
Yeah.
5 violins.
And then
Brilliant.
we realized, like, 2 of the songs in particular that were like, I don't think that's ever going to work live. Let's not do that song ever again. But then we realized once we recorded it, it kind of re-brainstormed how we could do that song.
That's true. We can do it in studio because we have enough. Yeah.
And then doing it live was just a matter of rethinking how do we approach it as if we're in studio.
Yeah.
Or the venue.
That's the other thing, too.
Yeah.
Making sure we're fitting the right vibes.
Cool. Sure. Heck yeah.
The vibes. Work on the vibes.
So you guys entered in this Battle of the Bands competition at the Stray. So why did you guys do that? Why did you do it now, this year versus any other year?
Was it peer pressure, or
I think
we just like the Stray? One of the two was right, and I'm not sure actually.
I actually don't know if it was. For me, it wasn't peer pressure.
Well, Tom was like, "You should do it."
Yeah,
some
of our friends recommended looking into it, and by the same time, for me anyway, it didn't feel like peer pressure. But I know we did one Battle of Bands some years ago at a local venue that was just awesome because not only did we get a chance to compete, which you don't normally think. For musicians, like competing is like the best way to go about within the music community. It's all about building each other up, and supporting other bands, supporting, each other, like one big happy family, regardless of genre of music. But it is cool to have friendly competition, not so much to, size each other up and see who's, better or worse or whatever, but more so to try to, build each other up and also maybe add on to, our experiences. So if we see an amazing band, we can go, that's really cool. Maybe we can aim for something like that in the future. Like we can, incorporate it, work on some elements similar to that. Being a metalhead, I always think it's great to go to a metal concert from time to time. So now we got all these amazing bands we get to see and compete, friendly with, and see what we can maybe take from that and hopefully give something back as well. And just share our experiences. It's a lot of fun. And I think also too with the Stray in particular, we just love that venue. We love that venue.
I guess you're right. We just really like working with the Stray a lot. And I'm not one for like big competition or like sports or anything like that, but we like to meet musicians. So I think a little bit of people were like, hey, you should enter the Battle of the Bands. Hey, you should do this. And we were like, oh, I don't know. But then we thought about it and we were like, we do like the Stray. I'm sure they would do it in a very tasteful community way where I would feel comfortable. So that's what pushed us into, or me personally, that was my reasoning, was like, okay, it's at the Stray.
This is cool.
It's cool. Hey, lots of different genres. I like that. And we're already in talks with some of the bands we're going to be seeing because they're really good and I want to meet them. So making friends online already is fine by me.
So you guys played last week,
and
then you're playing again this week in the same competition. How was that feeling after being recognized, basically, of winning last week?
A little odd.
Yeah.
A little, very grateful, very excited, but it was such a delayed reaction. I was really regretful that I got on stage and we were like, what? And we must have just looked so stupid, which is fine. It was a natural reaction of just, but we felt like the odd genre out that night. We were like, and now a violin. Okay. And everybody just gave it their all. Their stage presence was phenomenal. And we knew nobody knows us over here. Not many people know us on this side of the state. I had everybody raise their hand after, who's seen us before except for my mom and dad? Mom and dad are in the back with their hands up. Not a single other person, which was, then I realized, the greater compliment to be recognized. And it's not a popularity contest. It's community coming together and supporting and giving an honest feedback. Then it became overwhelming, and we were like, holy cow, when we were driving back home, this is a big deal. So we really appreciate it, and we want to make a splash over here, really want to make a splash in Grand Rapids, West Side. It'll be phenomenal.
And funny enough, we actually met as good friends and then eventually a dating couple at Grand Valley State University, so not too far from here. So West Side of the state, Michigan, is kind of our original stomping grounds. And as time went on, we're like, we got to come back to that and get more involved in the music scene. And we love the Stray. We love getting a chance to play her again.
So you mentioned you like the Stray. You alluded a little bit to that. Why is the Stray so cool to you guys?
For me personally, I love the setup and the sound. Every time we've played there and every time we've gone there to listen to other groups, it's just a nice environment where I think the tone that's set for every show is very, not strict, but definitely reminded to everyone that this is meant to, invoke ears to listen and eyes to watch and to really focus on the performer, which we love. I can go to a show at the Arc in Ann Arbor or any other sit down listening room kind of an environment and enjoy a good show. But when it comes to the Stray, there's great beverages, there's great food. The environment's, similar or focused enough like a coffee house, but with more, I don't know. Quality, yeah. And
quality.
That's the best way to put it. There's quality behind it that I don't think a lot of places have. And honestly, the people we've met there, both the staff, the sound techs, the MCs who talk, to us prior and announce us, always do such a great stand-up professional job.
Yeah, I want to add to that. They're just like really kind human beings. And they have quality and they have integrity.
Yes.
And
absolutely.
we want to align ourselves with places and people who know quality music and how to serve their community and bring them together and equality in that community as well. And they actually push and support quality. And we need that right now.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a great venue. I love it as well. And yeah, glad you guys find it to be a great place to be and a comfortable place to be. Right.
Congrats to making it to the finals.
Thank you. We're
Battle of
excited.
Bands, yeah.
I'm so excited to see you guys tonight because I have not seen you live before.
Oh, sweet.
So I am ready.
I haven't
Awesome.
either.
Heck yeah.
We'll bring the energy. We'll try to.
Yeah,
bring
Closing
the
it
fun.
down,
Yeah,
right?
I know.
Apparently.
Playing
yeah.
last.
I hate waiting. I get all amped up. And I'm like, ah! And then band after band, I'm so excited. I like to go first so that I can just
Yeah.
do my job.
Yeah.
And now I can enjoy the bands.
I'm hearing more and more bands say that. They'd rather go early so they
Well,
can just
yeah.
hang out after and just
And you can watch them and not think about yourself.
Right,
And
right.
the fun thing too with us, we often are the opening act for most shows and festivals because we're just two people.
Easier
we just
setup.
show up and go.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Easy setup, less sound, no drum kit.
Yeah.
You know, and then they build up from there. And we do like that
Yeah.
at festivals.
But you guys sound so good. Like, I'm not surprised you'd be headlining and closing something down.
We don't always
You
want to
guys are-
do that.
Sure,
it
but-
diminishes us to be after a big band.
Yeah.
It's like, and then here's Ironwood. We want to sound punchy and fun, and then let it grow bigger. We're fine with that.
Yeah.
But thank you.
We appreciate the compliment.
Yeah, no, I love listening to recorded music and then going to see that band perform live.
Yeah.
To see the nuanced differences, to see what songs they might pick that I really like or enjoy. It's always like, oh, I hope they play this one. I hope they play this one. But just seeing how you do it live versus what you might create and record in a studio in a closed up atmosphere, it's just cool to me. I
And
don't
the
know.
banter. You don't
Yeah,
get
sure,
banter
for sure.
on
No,
a record.
No, you try to get
And-
perfection
And
on the
then
record.
we mess up.
Yeah.
And I hear people say, like, we love it when you guys, like, make a little mistake because you giggle so much on stage. And we're like, playing.
There's
Yes.
nowhere to hide. When
Yeah.
you're a two-piece, one person messes up, it messes up the other person. That's it. Dead silence or a big kerfuffle on stage. Some people don't handle it professionally. We've learned and watched and failed and kept going to the point where we just laugh it off and we hardly mess up anymore. And we do, it's really minor and we know how to
Yeah.
recover.
And
There's
it's-
nowhere to hide. You
yeah.
have to be like in sync.
You have to be in sync and you just kind of roll with the punches if there's any. And, you know, we have our little quirky antics like that Anna kind of alluded to. And we just try to, I don't know, just try to make it feel natural. Because if we try to like mask it over and make it seem like, okay, we made a mistake, let's pretend like we didn't, you know, we kind of take it on hard and say, oh yeah, we made it flub. Who cares? You know, and we keep on going. And
Usually a goofy face. Like,
it's,
And we just get into it and we own it or
Yeah.
whatever. And they enjoy that. So
Sweet.
that took the pressure off of us.
Yeah. And
Oh no, we forgot a whole entire half of a song. But we made it fun and funny.
yeah,
Who
and
cares?
quite frankly, anytime one of us makes a mistake, it's not surprising that we tend to do the exact same mistake at the exact same time. It just kind of
Oh.
gels.
We are so married.
Yeah, soulmates.
Well, yeah. You know when you just finish
Bandmates,
each
yeah.
other's you finish each other's
Sandwiches.
sentences. But then bravo.
It was a good one.
Yeah.
2 points. Awesome. But when you start doing the same mistakes and then it fits into a song, it is the most hilarious. We look at each other like, what did you just do the same thing? Like we were both thinking of intentionally doing it. Therefore, it doesn't come off as a mistake.
Right.
It
There's
seems like-
often a moment in a set where we give each other the raised eyebrow, and people may
Ooh.
see that as like, oh, are they like, frustrated or something? It's like,
I
no,
don't
it's us
know what
going,
it
like, the
comes
hell
off
was
like.
that?
who knows what that comes off like? Maybe just quirky and funny, but we're going like, where are you going? Oh,
Yeah.
I'll follow you. Okay,
Okay,
I like what
okay.
you're doing. Oh, we're going into that part early. Let's do it, baby. Let's do it.
Heck yeah.
last show, I think, we ended the song completely different than we've ever done. Like instead of ba-dum, ba-dum, bum, it was ba-dum, ba ba ba. And we both did the same thing out of the blue.
and we kind of do this raised eyebrow like that.
Maybe
Was
we
fun.
should do that from now
Yeah.
on.
Are you guys playing a slightly different set tonight, or is it going to?
Yeah,
Okay.
all different songs, a couple tunes, one cover. We did all original last time, and this time we just want to throw in one fun one, just to have fun.
And funny enough, when it comes to covers, we completely revamp whatever song it is.
Sweet.
So you'll hear a nice, fun folk tune that we completely functified. There's
Yeah.
a lot
Okay.
of a lot of interesting changes on that one for sure. Functified. But we mainly do originals for all of our sets, and we like to sprinkle in some familiarity from time to time and get the crowd guessing.
Nirvana.
Oh, yeah.
We've done Seven Nation Army.
Led Zeppelin
Wow.
for
Badass.
We've done Metallica.
Sweet. Yeah.
We're still on a dare.
What was it? What is the Metallica
Oh yeah,
song?
someone. We got dared because we like. I mean, I grew up as a metalhead, and so someone's like, "Oh, you guys should do a metal cover." It's like, okay,
Ha
see what
ha ha!
happens.
That's
Yeah.
funny. You guys should do Metallica, and we're like, yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Hey, what if we did Metallica?
Yeah.
Well, what would we do?
Yeah, so we ended up. We're not doing this song in particular tonight, but we sometimes do a combination of
Oh,
Seven
yeah.
Nation Army
Oh,
from
yeah.
White Stripes with
Yep.
Enter Sandman.
Say
Oh,
a prayer,
sweet.
little one, don't forget my son to include everyone.
Yeah.
But on violin.
Acoustic guitar.
That's awesome. That's so cool.
We're not doing that one as much as I
No.
want to. Yeah.
Next
But
time.
but yeah, we're doing a totally different set list, and
It's a little mellow tonight, isn't it? And then it ends
no,
with a punch.
It gets pretty big. We're starting with a couple good, not even a couple, just really one good solid ballad that's not too soft, and then
Sure.
the rest is just in a good way, in your face.
Is
you
it
know?
really?
Yeah.
I feel like okay.
They're
Felt like
not
it
on,
was a bit
you guys
more-
aren't on the same page.
No.
on
Yeah,
the
right.
set list.
I was like, it's so mellow. We're not doing Metallica. We're not
my
doing
gosh,
the
no.
Pines. We're not doing.
Yeah, this is funny because being a married couple, we're so in sync, but the times where we're not in sync, we're like,
It's very evident.
okay.
Whatever. Well, I'm seeing lots of instruments that you guys
Yeah.
brought tonight. You
Yeah.
you switching things up throughout the
Always
set,
do.
right?
That's how we operate.
That's-
Because we're just two people. We have to bring that sound and own and own those big stages at festivals is
Sure.
really, it can be an alarming thing to be like, hey, we're a duo, but hire us, please. But the biggest compliment that I really appreciate every time we get it is, you guys sound like 4 people up
Yeah.
there. How are you doing that? Well, and we get to tell them, well, Mark has a stomp pedal, and he's stomping that with 1 foot, and how he doesn't fall down, I'll never know. And how you don't walk. I don't know how you can walk in a straight line. Like, one leg must be stronger than the other. He should just be going around in circles when he tries to get anywhere. Because
Because he's always stomping down on the.
Well, Mark, do you switch your feet
Stomps.
sometimes
No.
and stop with the
I
other?
don't, and I learned that the hard way at one of our earliest shows that we've ever done
Oh, yeah.
together. And I've come to realize if I do yoga, it kind of helps recalibrate my muscles a little bit. But if I don't, my left leg will get stronger, and the other one atrophies a little bit, and I end up trying to switch it, but then I end up falling over just a little too much. So I gotta be careful.
He has
Dang.
1 leg stronger. Oh, what are you gonna do?
Yeah.
It's needed. The band needed you. So he's the drummer. His foot is the drummer, and then you have explain your pickup for the
Yeah.
bass tones on your acoustic guitar.
So fun. Yeah, this involved a lot of research. There's a lot of Celtic folk groups akin to what we do. They often have multiple pickups on one acoustic guitar, and one of those pickups just does the lowest sounding string, and you hook that up to an octave effect that makes it even lower, so it sounds like a bass. And it creates more of a well-rounded sound, so it's not just brittle guitar and high-end fiddle, and then a low bass drum with nothing in between. To
Sounds
kinda,
like we've
Okay.
got a bass player, which we do.
I do play bass
Yeah.
guitar separately from that.
That is
yeah.
his main instrument.
We were
but he's
geeking out
on
about your
guitar.
bass earlier. I loved it. 6-string crazy bass.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then you told me about your next bass that you're looking at
Yeah.
getting.
That
was good
Always
stuff.
shopping.
I'm a bassaholic. It's bad.
I love it.
Yes. Yep, and then we switch up mandolin, violin, harmonica. Now we're adding the tin whistle for.
Oh,
Tin whistle.
Wow.
Because I don't know. I always wanted to learn it, so we're just writing some songs with that incorporated.
I feel like we're gonna get a vibe tonight, buddy.
Oh, yeah. This is going to be a good night.
I'm fine.
Yeah.
Just be sure to order a Guinness before the end.
Yes.
Oh.
Be sure to or don't be sure.
Be sure
Be
to.
sure
They
to.
have Guinness on
Oh.
the menu
You,
tonight.
you made sure.
Yep. Well, it wasn't
Awesome.
us. They just
No, I
did
know.
it for
But you
St.
made
Pat's.
sure. You
But
just
I
made
saw
sure
it.
that
Yeah.
they had it on.
I
Yeah.
saw it on
Sweet.
tap. So
Sweet.
yep, we got a song. She likes the Guinness, and everyone gets
Ah, yes.
involved in it, and we shout back and
Sloshes
forth.
around.
Yes, pretty much.
Funny enough,
That's what
at
we expect.
at every Celtic festival we've ever played that song, I swear probably 5 or 6 glasses of Guinness show up at the stage, and we're like, we can't drink.
Even
right
when
now.
I was visibly pregnant,
Yes.
like visibly
There you go.
horribly pregnant, they were like, "Here's some Guinness."
It's
I'm like,
okay.
pointing at the stomach, playing my mandolin like flat.
Like a tabletop.
Yeah, like a tabletop. But the bands next after us love us because we're like, Guinness.
There you go. There you go.
Here's one for you. Here's one for you. You get a Guinness. They're like, whoa, Ironwood's nice.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, we're just 2 people. We can't drink that much.
God, if I tried, it'd be miserable trying to stay on one foot.
I don't know how
the
people
whole
For
do
sure,
it. I
I
don't
bet.
know how. We're maybe a little lame. We don't hardy. Oh
time.
well.
Yeah, we're in our 30s. We're cool now. We're very chill.
We know what you mean.
30s are like, I don't know, where you learn the mistakes of your 20s,
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
And then every decade after is the same thing.
Yeah, you can't pound drinks the same way, so your body's telling you, like, don't do that again.
For sure.
Yep. And we're making a Christmas album, and I'm
Oh,
super
wow.
jazzed, and I keep forgetting to tell people about it.
Yeah, in December, we're going to have a release party. December 5th?
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's on the east side of the state in Redford, Michigan. It's one of our, stomping grounds.
Sure.
And yeah, it's gonna be a change of pace because we don't normally do Christmas music, but we're like,
It's
why
all
not,
it's
you know?
all original songs though.
That's-
Oh,
So
really?
It's like,
Okay.
some jazzy shit, and we get to do whatever the heck we want, which is brilliant because
Yeah.
it's just us. We don't have to, there's not too many cooks in the kitchen. We've been in big bands and it was fun, but we want to do whatever the heck we want to do.
Yeah.
So it's super fun. Let's do a jazzy bit. Oh, let's do a really sassy bit. Let's do something really mellow and ancient sounding. And, let's pull from this band, and so it's gonna be super fun.
And it's gonna be Ironwood and friends. We're gonna bring in some guest musicians.
All
That's
right.
true. We
Help
want
out.
collaboration. That's why we're
Yeah.
doing things like this tonight. We want to meet other bands. What are they doing? How did they get there?
Mhm.
What do their original songs sound like? And how can we be influenced and inspired by them? So,
I think a Christmas album is such a good idea. Like, I grew up like my mom would play. I got worn out on Christmas music early on. So for a long time, I was like, who gives a shit about Christmas music? But then I had kids, and I got married, then had kids, and Christmas becomes a bigger thing again.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And Christmas music is our jam. We love it. So
Yes.
anyone that puts out a Christmas album, we're blasting anything new. We just love any new Christmas music
I
because we've listened to
appreciate
everything.
that. I
So
appreciate
it's
that.
cool. It's
you
awesome.
You two will be best friends. I don't mind most Christmas music.
Yeah.
I'll tune in, but I swear, once Halloween is over, forget Thanksgiving. She'll
Oh,
turn
we
on the
are
Christmas music.
walking back from trick or treating
Yeah.
with our son, and I'm like,
Ugh.
just hear those sleigh bells ringing, ringing, and he's like, "Shut up!"
We listen to it all year round.
You.
There is probably Christmas music played at my house today. I'm betting there was.
Yeah. It's
But
usually-
what's-
So happy to
Yeah.
hear that.
I still
Thank
never
you,
understand
my
it though.
friend.
Why does the radio stations they start it so early and then they stop it the
know.
day after
The day
Christmas?
after.
Doesn't make any
Yeah.
sense.
Like I'm
Right?
on a high.
There's still
from it,
holidays
yeah.
going on.
You don't take your
holiday
lights down
parties.
Yeah.
the day after.
No, it's
your
the most odd
decorations.
thing. So what makes this album a Christmas album?
Oh, every song has. Yeah, oh God,
Yeah,
are there
honestly,
jingle
yes, yeah.
bells? Like in every single song.
Yeah.
One song's called "A Fiddle for Christmas."
Okay.
When I was little, I wanted one really bad, so I asked Santa for a fiddle, and I never got one, and I was really disappointed. But eventually, long story short, figured it out, got myself a fiddle. Santa and I are cool.
And this is
it's all
the
good.
reminisce about that
Yes.
time.
Yes.
But it's jazzy and fun and kind of New Orleans style, and I want to get my friend to have like a
Trombone.
Really super cute. And
Yeah.
Aw.
And then we have some other
Happy.
fun originals that are it's a kind of a multi-genre, not just Christmas, but like Christmas New Orleans, Christmas.
Yeah,
jazzy
that's
New York
cool.
style,
And
you know?
then
Okay.
the song that we played last weekend,
Yeah.
Familiar. It's about Lake Michigan, lake effect snow just
Bombarding.
pummeling your door,
Oh.
coming at you. It's when winter comes knocking at your door, and it's called Familiar, and it's really beautiful. Just winter album, snow, everything's snow and Christmas and holly and mistletoe.
Yeah.
So it's like the essence of Christmas, and I want it to just be joyful for people to listen to, not mournful, not to anything, just happy
Sure.
and holly and
Give you warm
holidays.
feelings, basically.
right
I like
before
it.
the frigid winter comes and
I
we're
dig
all sad,
Yes.
needing vitamin D.
And we're out of it now, I feel like. So I think we're on
Rain
the
included, yeah.
yeah, we're on the uphill. Yeah,
That's
rain.
right.
I'm fine with rain, but the fact that the weather's getting warmer.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah, it
mind
helps.
snow, but after a couple months from Christmas,
Oh,
where it's
yeah.
just torrential snow.
I have had an impact on you with snow. You used to not be a winter guy,
I know.
and then I happened to you.
I'm a
Oh.
summer Cali
And now
kind
he's
of
Sure,
like, honey,
sure.
it's snowing. I'm like, look at you, appreciate snow.
Aw.
Look at that. That's cute.
So my final question for you guys is to note any musician, band, artist, whatever you want to say, if you want to play with them or go on tour with them, who would it be? And
You take it away.
Okay. I am going on tour with I'm With Her. So we've got all the Sarahs and Aoife O'Donovan,
Yeah, Aoife O'Donovan.
Sarah Jarosz, and Sarah Watkins.
Yeah.
I'd be right there. I would be there in a heartbeat. Bye, Mark. See you later. No more Ironwood. I'm With Her all the way. Yep.
To be fair, Anna's vocal harmony, improv, but also just good ear for singing could definitely fit within that trio and become a really solid quartet. So I would not blame her if she ever left, Ironwood to go do that. I'd be like, go at it,
Bye. See ya.
As Anna mentioned, countless times when we've had this kind of question posed to us, there's too many choices for me. If I had to pick one band in particular, though, and it's not at all relevant to our genre of music, it's Dream Theater. I am a huge metalhead. I love prog metal. I love anything with complexity and intensity and variety of styles and genre of music. So, and I grew up listening to them since I was like 12 or 13, and I'm 35, soon to be 36. It never gets old. I listen to the same discs for decades now. Yeah, and I play a 6-string bass because of the bass player in that band. Needless to say, I'm a nerd for that band, and I love those guys. So if they asked me to fill in on bass or be an opener or whatever, I would be there 110%, and I would, send all the money back home saying, I love you, miss you guys, but I'm going to be over here having fun with these awesome musicians.
He met them once.
Yes.
Had utter, starstruck,
embarrassing.
Blank, just blanked out and blurted. What'd you blurt?
I went up to every single one of the members just going, I basically lost all forms of vocabulary and vocalization. I went up to the bass player, my hero, and I went, you're my greatest fan. No, wait, I'm your greatest. I just completely botched it. And the guy kind of looked like, okay, good day, Yeah. It was just nothing but a cool experience, and realized, okay, I need to be a little more calm next time I meet my heroes,
Right.
So yeah, that's my answer.
Well, good stuff. We're looking forward to the show tonight. And thanks for taking time to chat with us.
Thanks so much. It's fun.
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys. Woo-hoo.
If you like this episode, make sure to subscribe. And also check out our website, themittenmusic.com. Sign up for future information. And also check out our social clips on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, and YouTube. Make sure to tune into our next episode to figure out where we're going next in Season 5.